has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. UConn will deliver the opening kickoff and we'll get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gamecocks offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
They move the tight end all over, trying to impose their will with the run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Line getting set on second down. Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it, offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Pitts. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the UConn Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Jet sweep to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. UConn will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for a block, it's Hunter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Looking for space. It's Pitts. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running back searching for a hole. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. This offense has a 2nd down play. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Coming after it. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
UConn will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Pitts. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide out in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. They'll run the screen. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll leave it with him. Made a defender miss. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Leaves it with the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. From the gun on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a relatively short drive covering 39 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
UConn, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. A huge play, and they finally get him out of bounds and avert complete disaster on the final play of the 1st quarter. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going with the ground game left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. UConn will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Give to the running back. He's loose at the 15. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires to the tight end. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. Fights off a defender. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's got it on the right. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Pocket starts to collapse. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Give to the fullback. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. He finds his man. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Fires and picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. The play action fake. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. They'll try the run. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now we see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. At the 15, he's loose. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The UConn offense goes back to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Makes a move. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Offense in an empty set. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll set up to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. On the run, it's Pitts. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. The give to the tailback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete to the left.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Took just one play and they got it almost to midfield. 1st down from the 49. Got his man down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
UConn.
Pressure coming. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They're trying to get to it. And the defense wraps up the 1st half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Rentschler Field.
The Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Bringing it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UConn going back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the 1st series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
A 1st down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Going for it all. And the pass is intercepted. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the 1st half. Looked like they confused the quarterback, and they're able to come away with a pick.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Pitts. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here's the handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Extending the play. He'll pull it down. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The give to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Northwestern is just getting blown off the field right now, and it may continue to get worse before it gets better. If it gets better. What a shocker today in Evanston. They're trailing by 28 to Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The give on the counter. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. The give to the lone running back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Feeling some heat. And he finally went down. You can't expect to be protected for that long. Just tremendous coverage by the defense.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Able to get one down to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Hold it. Offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. A quick pass to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The give to the single back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long, this one from the 44. Now improvising. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. coming after him. Oh, he just avoided taking a big hit with the slide. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On first down, here comes this offense. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Johnson looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Pulls it in, and he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets open down the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it past the marker. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UConn! Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, and make plays for their quarterback.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll run it. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He's going to pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. A little screen to the running back. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. On the move. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a 1st down play. Running back searching for a hole. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating the ball down the field. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Steps away to find some room. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
There ain't no doubt. He can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away.
UConn 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The UConn offense goes back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last.
The expressway is wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field. because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is just getting tuned up today. This is like watching an MMA fight where you start to question your own morals. Who sanctioned this bout? They're trailing by 21 to Arizona. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
With that last touchdown, looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got his man. At the 35, he's open. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. He's looking downfield to throw. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. First down here for the offense. They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. They're going to test the right side with this one. At the 20, he's got space. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line getting set on second down. Just feeds the running back. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Now on third down after that run. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. They've got the screen set up. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. He's going up top here late in the game. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking a deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like